Hi, everyone. Welcome to Lab Pro Experience with Antonio Muñiz, where we talk about entrepreneurial success through the Latino lens. Today's topic is one that is very near and dear to my heart, and I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. Is how to select, how to choose the right business opportunity for you. In previous episodes, I talked about my core belief that everyone should own their own business to the level that they deem appropriate for the situation. And this business should be from 21st century business, the one that you can operate from anywhere you have access to this guy right here, you have access to your business. So today's episode, I'm going to talk about how to evaluate a project or a business opportunity to make sure that it's the right one for you. I mentioned before that the business model that I chose more than 10 years ago, in 2009, is Legal Shield. And I never look back. It's the best opportunity available in the marketplace. Allows us to help a lot of people with our products and services and operate our business from anywhere with unlimited income potential. So that's what I chose. But you don't have to do what I do. Even though I think that's the best opportunity for most people, you don't need to do what I do. So what I'm going to share with you today is really the 5-step process that I've used to evaluate opportunities, projects, business opportunities, business ventures. Before I make a decision, these are the 5 things that I look at before saying yes or no. And these are the things that I will present to you that you can use to make those decisions the right way. So they don't become emotional decisions. They don't become emotional decisions. They become decisions based on data, based on facts. So here are the 5 things that you should look at, you should evaluate before you make a decision as to the type of business that is right for you. You got to look at 5 things. Number 1 is the company. You got to look at the company first. The second thing you need to look at is what products and services that they offer. Number 3 is the demand for the services in the market. Number 4, the commercial aspect of the opportunity. How do you make money? And number 5, the timing of that opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to go through them briefly so you kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about. So again, the first thing you should look at is the company. So is it a solid company? Does it have a history of success? Have they been around long enough to go through some of the problems that every business faces? And have they been able to solve those problems and continue to perform? Do they have good leadership? Those are the things that you should be looking at. Do they have a good support system? Meaning that if I chose to partner with them, do they have a system of support to help me have success? So that's number 1, the company itself. Number 2, you want to look at the products or services that they provide. Do you even like the products and services that they provide? Because granted, some people say, well, Antonio, as long as I can make money, I don't need to like their products. That's one way of looking at it, maybe. But I will tell you that it's very difficult to promote, to market, to sell a product or service that you don't believe in. For me, I'm very biased. If you're a realtor and you don't own a home and you don't own property, I don't have a high level of confidence that you know what you're doing, that you're the best at what you do. If you're a personal trainer or you work in a gym or a health club and you're heavily overweight, you're severely or drastically overweight, and you don't eat right and you don't exercise every day, I have a hard time believing you and trusting you. So consider the source. So my point is the products. Do you like what they offer? Is it something that you will buy? Is it something that you will go into debt to own because you believe in their product or service? That's important. Does the product serve a need? Does it solve problems for people? Is there demand? Okay, which takes me to the third piece, which is demand in the marketplace. You saw the product, you like the product. Uh, is there demand for the product? Does it solve real problems in the marketplace? Do people want the product? How likely are, once the person knows that the product or service exists, how likely are they to purchase? Right? Do they have trust in the product and service that it will solve their problem? So these are the things that you should be thinking of. And when it comes to the product or service, another thing that you should be looking at is, number one, does it solve a problem? Does it solve a real problem? Or does it create for people? And is the product or service priced to sell, meaning that a lot of people can buy it once they see that it can solve the problem? And is it priced for profit, meaning that there's enough margin on the price of the product or service that allows the company to be financially sustainable, right? Over a long period of time, that you can make money, the company makes money, the client gets lots of value, and it's a triple win. Everybody wins. You should be looking at that, because one of the reasons that a lot of these companies, they're here today and gone tomorrow, is that they don't price their products correctly and they go out of business fast. They're either too cheap and they can't sustain it. A lot of people buy it and they can't service those clients, or they're too expensive and nobody buys it and they implode. So again, look at the company, have they been around? Do they have a history of success? Do they have systems in place? Do they have great leadership? That's the company. Challenges along the way, and today they're stronger than ever. Okay? Do they have support system for you? Those are the things you should be looking at on the company perspective. On the product perspective, and listen, do I like the product? Do I believe it solves problems? Do I believe that I will buy it? Would I even go into debt to get this product or service because I believe in it so strongly? Is it price to sell, price for profit? Can we all make money doing this? Does the client get high value from owning the product? Does it solve real problems for people? Does it address real problems for people? Is there demand for the product or service? Is the demand big and growing? Those are things that you should be looking at on the first three areas: the company, the product, and the demand in the marketplace. Now that you looked at that's what I consider internal factors. Now, the last two are more external. Point number 4 is the commercial, the commercial structure, the compensation. If I decide to invest my energy, my resources, my money, and this opportunity, what's in it for me? Really, what's in it for me? Not only for me, but maybe I develop a team to work on this project. What's in it for me and for them? That's really the area that we're looking at to evaluate now: the compensation, the commercial side. And there's many ways of looking at this, but here's this is how I look at it. I want to make sure that we're good partners, and on the commercial side, on the money side, that a new person can make money fairly quickly. That if I start today, there's a path for me to go on from red to black, from investment to income in a relatively short period of time. I'm talking inside of 45 days. I'm not saying become a millionaire in 45 days. I'm saying generate income in 45 days. So that's number 1. Number 2, can the average person can the average person earn part-time income with a part-time effort? Meaning, if I decide that I can invest 5-10 hours a week working on this project and this business opportunity, either from my home or from wherever I'm connected to the internet, my laptop, my cell phone, my tablet, if I do that on a part-time basis, because I already got a job and I'm not letting go of that job, by the way. I may not like it 100%, but it provides an income and I'm learning and this opportunity. So I'm doing that, and I'm doing a business on the side. That's what I'm suggesting. If I put in part-time effort, can I make part-time income? Do I see a path to making part-time income, again, inside of 45, 60 days. And part-time income is different from everybody. For me, is $2,000 to $4,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. Okay, that's part-time income. If you went out and got a second job and you're making $15 an hour and you're working 10 hours a week, that's 150 hours a week. So that's what, $600 a month. I want to be able to do more than that. So I'm talking $1,500 to $3,000 part-time income with a part-time effort. So that's the second thing I'm going to look. Number one, can I make money fast inside of 45 days? Number two, can I earn part-time income with part-time effort inside of 45, 60 days? Do I see a path to do that? And number three, is there an opportunity for me to make real money if I put in real time, real effort over a long enough period of time? Meaning, can this business opportunity, is it scalable? Can I take it to the next level? If I'm making $60,000 a year, can I make $60,000 a year doing this? Can I make $100,000 a year or more? Is there a path? Not that there's a guarantee, but is there an opportunity to make that, take advantage of that opportunity to make that kind of income? And when I say me, I say not only me, but I'm looking at my personal situation. And is there an opportunity for those people who I may choose to bring into this opportunity as part of my team? So that's the compensation piece. And the fifth area, again, is an external factor, is the timing. Is this the right time for this opportunity? Every business opportunity, every business has a cycle or a curve of opportunity. The beginning is nothing but upside, but there's a lot of risk. As you approach the crest or the peak of the opportunity, there's stability, but there's limited opportunity for growth, perhaps, unless they innovate. And the other side, you got the decreasing size of the opportunity. And I will tell you, if you look at any big business that has been around for a long period of time, what they do is that their timing, as they crest and peak, at the peak, they innovate again and they start another cycle going up. That's why companies like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Facebook, Google, they continue to innovate, so they're not in this decline part of the cycle. But a lot of companies, once they hit a certain level, they start going down. So what you need to be looking at for yourself is this the right time for this opportunity? Okay, you can look at market share. What is their market share today? And is there a potential to double, triple, quadruple their market share in a relatively short period of time? When it comes to market share, you should be looking at 3 to 5 years. Does it have that kind of a runway for growth? You should be looking at what other opportunities, what other innovation, what other disruption they have in their pipeline that gives you a level of confidence that says this is the right opportunity for you to partner with them. Is the current demand expected to grow? That's what we should be looking at. If the demand is big and growing, that's a great opportunity. If the demand is big but declining, that's a moment of pause. Okay, you should be looking deeper into why that is. So anyway, just to keep this simple, the 5 areas. Number one, you need to look at the company. Are they solid? Do they have a right reputation? Do they have financial capacity for growth? Do they manage their money right? Do they have good systems for you? Good system internal to them? Do they have great leadership? That's the company. Number two, the products. Do you like them? Do they solve real problems for people? Would you own them? Would you go into debt to own them? And are they priced to sell? Are they priced for profit? Does everyone win with the product? Number three, talk about the demand. Is it real demand that in the marketplace for these products or services? Do they solve real problems for lots of people? Okay, is that demand growing? Is it shrinking? That's demand. Number four, the compensation, the commercial side of this. Can I make money quickly? Do I see a path to making money, part-time money with part-time effort? And do I see a path and an opportunity to make real money, 6, 7 figures with enough effort and investment into this opportunity, not only for me, but for the team that I may build if I choose to go. And number five, the timing. Is this the right timing for this opportunity? Again, market share is one way to look at it. Is the market share about to explode? Do you see a path in the next 3 to 5 years where market share goes from 2% to 12%? That's a big deal. What is the size of the market? Am I in the beginning of that opportunity? Am I in the end of that opportunity? Those are the things that you should be looking at. So I hope that this is valuable to you. I hope that it gives you a way to not waste a lot of time looking at things that don't really make sense for you. Okay. And this gives you an unbiased way to look at projects, to look at opportunities, and evaluate them the right way so you know exactly what to say yes to and what to reject right away. I will tell you that the ideal opportunity, checks those 5 boxes. But if you have an opportunity that has 3 or more, you should dig into it a little bit further to see if it's still the right opportunity for you. Ideal is 5, but it's rare. I will tell you that it's rare. Okay. 3 or more, look into it, do some more research, and figure out if that is the right vehicle for you to go from where you are to where you want to be. So I hope that you found some value in today's episode. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. And remember that nuestro éxito es inevitable. Our success is inevitable. See you soon.